Alex Gjokaj.
Hello.
I represent my company over at Warrior Lacrosse. I have a proposition that will benefit you and your company, Total Soccer.
Hi, Alex. I truly do appreciate your offer, but as you may or may not know, Total Soccer currently is a soccer-only franchise. The only sport we cover through our leagues is soccer.
Yes, I am well aware of your current leagues. I'm also aware to tell you that collegiate lacrosse teams rent out your facilities for practices all the time.
This is true. We have a strong bond with the University of Detroit Mercy's women's lacrosse team. Okay, so maybe this can actually go somewhere. What was your initial pitch for me and my franchise?
Thank you for reconsidering and allowing me to proceed with my proposition. Lacrosse is currently one of the fastest growing sports around, and several high schools in the area, such as Sterling Heights, Stevenson, Anchor Bay, Henry Ford, and Utica, all have added varsity programs to their curriculum. Now there's a fraction of many of the other schools, especially in the Fraser area, such as De La Salle and other private schools like Bishop Foley, that would be interested in using your place to have leagues and run them. And I think it would be a great idea for you and for me. And I would also like to open a pro shop, if it's not getting too far-fetched. I would like to open a pro shop in your facility and I sell stuff to them too.
Wow, that does sound like a great idea, but let's focus on one thing at a time here, Alex. The pro shop we can talk about after. Which fields would they be using?
That's a great question, Ryan. There are two types of lacrosse to be played, field lacrosse and box lacrosse. The rules are generally the same, and box typically enhances different parts of the player's game, which is, as you know, as a soccer coach, a soccer experience, you could tell off-season conditioning is everything, and practice makes perfect, you know?
This sounds like a great idea, and I would love to help you grow the sport. I hope our contribution really does help you with that. What were you saying about your pro shop idea?
Since I'm the head sales director over at Warrior Lacrosse, I've noticed that there aren't many lacrosse retailers in the nearby area. The only competition would be Detroit Lacrosse, which is located at Joe Dumars Fieldhouse on Mon Road. And there would be the pro shop over at Ultimate Soccer, which is a rival that you're very well familiar with due to your soccer background. If we set a shop here at Total Soccer, it would surely become an ideal location for anyone south of 17 Mile Road. There's not any players, there's a lot of players looking in that area for a place closer.
Wow, I didn't know the competition was that slim. I really like the idea of having a pro shop because then I could also bring in soccer equipment and apparel to sell too. Then I will be one step closer to my competitors over at Ultimate Soccer.
Exactly. Here, look at my products. This is one of the products I bring into the shop. It's probably the most popular stick I got out there right now. It's called the Warrior Evo Light. And there would be tons of Warrior apparel. I would have to outsource too and bring in some STX and Brine because those are popular amongst tickets too, but definitely majority Warrior, as I am a Warrior sales rep.
I really like the idea of having sticks, but aren't those hard for kids to string themselves? Especially for players who have just begun playing?
I'm glad you asked that. At the shop, I'll have a skilled stringer working, and they'll charge probably maybe like $10 a head to be strung. And to be strung, you gotta buy stringing sources. Where do you buy that? At the shop. So it's like double money made.
Will it be only Warrior equipment and sticks?
Of course not. I will have to do business-to-business deals with other companies to bring in more merchandise.
What is the leading stick you would sell?
Our most popular stick, as I said, was the Warrior Evo Light. It was designed to be super lightweight and strong. It costs around $120, which is fairly nice compared to other prices of sticks. You can customize colors here. See, I got team colors coming in. You can get black, white, any color you want.
I really like the purchase incentive you use there. It will maintain customers here at the shop.
So Ryan, we ready to make a deal with what here?
Of course. I've been thinking about it and have asked for multiple second opinions. I'm ready to offer you one box and one field lacrosse league, a 500 square foot pro shop, and a full partnership in return for 30% of your total profit.
That's a good one. How about I cut you a deal here? I'll give you 40% of my total profits if you emphasize the sales of this stick right here. If you can manage to sell 50 units every month, I'll give you 40%. But if you don't get 50 units every month, I'll only give you 25%.
I love a good challenge. It looks like we have a deal, Mr. Gjokaj.
Thank you. We'll keep in touch with how to proceed.